What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Super Barber Sam with another banging video. Hey, check this out, y'all. I got some young clients. I cut all different types of people, whether it's black, white, green, yellow. It doesn't even matter. Speaking of green and blue and yellow, I got these young clients who come in. Logan and his boy, they come in on a regular basis. They're one of my A1 or my A-list clients. I would say my A-list clients. And they pay on a regular basis. They get the hair dyed, they get the design in it, design on the side. And they were schooling me today. And so, you know, I'm kind of old school. So they paid me in Bitcoin. Stay tuned for the video. Let's go. Let's go.
You gotta do something, bro. Let's go.
I said, well, so you can get like a fade.
I don't care what you do, but you gotta make it go.
So you never been to a black barber shop?
Never.
Take your ass.
Okay.
You've never been to a black barber shop?
Nope.
Never.
Never.
Ever?
Never.
Alright, that's what's up. You only see it in the movie?
Yep. You ever seen Barbershop? Yep.
This shit's gonna get lit.
Oh yeah. Barbershop 2. Coming back to America, yo. That movie. Yeah, but they have the barbershop with your old man. Yeah.
Look at the camera. Ready?
Yep. Here we go.
What's up, YouTube? Yep, it's your boy Super Barber Samson. Hey, check this out. The young boy Zach, he first gonna get his hair cut. That's old boy Logan right there. And these two young, I call them young homies. They come in. They are my A-list clients. When I say A-list, these are clients who come to me usually twice a week. These guys sometimes more, like on a regular basis. So they get different privileges as everybody else. I told you guys before, your A-list clients, the people who take care of you, you take care of them. So, you know, sometimes people look in the shop at me crazy and be like, man, these guys are always here. I think because they stand out and they are always willing to do something different. Let me tell you something, guys. When you are ready to break the code, when you are always ready to break the stigma that somebody may have on you, people always look at you different. Whether you dress different, whether you look different, whether you choose to be different, these guys, they just don't give a They will dye their hair, they paint their fingernails, they wear tall boots, they just don't care, you know. But, you know, somebody from the outside looking in on them will probably be like, man, these dudes are tripping. But I'm here to attest to you, these are some of the coolest young cats that I've met in the shop, and they have became my regular A1 clients. Now, if you see any of my videos before, you would notice that when I talk about my A-list clients, my A1 list clients, and my A-list clients, my A1 list clients are big time celebrities, YouTubers, and all these other guys. But then I have my A-list clients, not my A1, my A-list clients who are regular clients who've been turned into more than regular. These are people who just don't bring me money or bi-weekly or monthly. These are clients who come to me on a weekly basis, or sometimes, like I told you before, sometimes twice a week. And when I say twice a week, this is an understatement for these young guys, because they always changing their hair on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. And so as soon as I do a design on their hair, they have to get it cleaned up. So usually it takes 2 days for it to grow back, right? So once the hair is starting to grow back, they look in the mirror and they say, I gotta stay fresh. They always hanging out in the mall. They always chilling. These are some cool cats. When I tell you they cool, they funny, they cool, they down to earth. And we come in, we have really good conversations. So these are my young boys right here, my young homies right here. So I can literally talk about them all day because we have good conversations. Okay, so one of the best conversations that I've had with them is we just discuss stock market. Yep, I said it. We talk about stock market. We talk about cryptocurrency. One of the things that caught my attention with them is the stocks that they buy, and this is how they make the majority of their money. They on the stocks all day, and they're not multi-millionaires, but they make a good, nice little living for themselves on stocks. And they haven't been doing it forever, but they've been doing it long enough where they're making money. And what's crazy about it is that, you know, it took me years upon years before I started getting hip to this. So when I look back now, like, we didn't have this stuff when I was young. We didn't have this stuff when I was grown. All of this cryptocurrency and getting involved into the stock market, like, it's not just a fad now. This is what people are doing now to make money, and they're figuring it out. They're breaking the code. These young kids are breaking the code, and they're figuring out. I mean, it's rare that you would have a young kid, teenagers, young men. I call them young men, but it's rare that you would have young men or teenagers who are hanging out with young girls, hanging out, you know, having fun as a teenager, but instead of going to work a McDonald's job, instead of going to work at Costco or working one of these jobs, they are taking the little money that they have and they're investing it in stocks, and they're investing it in Bitcoin, and they're making money on it. So what I want to encourage you guys to do is always be willing to break the code. Always be willing to do something that everybody else is not doing. Because if you look like everybody else, if you act like everybody else, you're never going to have an identity for yourself. So these guys right here, man, I really like them a lot because they always come in, they always have something positive to say. They're always talking about, you know, real good things. And so I appreciate that because there's Zach. I finished him up. He got to die with the lightning bolt in his hand. And like I said, when this lightning bolt fades out, he's gonna be back in the shop in 2 or 3 days. I literally can make a video on these guys like every other day because they always gotta stay fresh, right? And so here's my man Logan. He had to jump in the chair and get his hair spiced up also with the design. So, you know, so this is back to my A-list clients. So this is just simple conversation. Create a relationship. And these young guys have no problem paying me. Now there's nothing that they're getting for free. So everything that they do, they pay for. And sometimes I give them a break. But that's what A-list clients, that's what they get. That's what they earn because they pay me during the week, all week, right? And so I have to take care of my A-list clients. So sometimes they'll call me and say, hey, I need to get in a chair like now, or I need to get in a chair, and I may not have a spot, but majority of the time, I told you guys the way I book with like at least with an hour and a half or hour and 20 minutes, so I can have space to take care of my A-list clients when they make a phone call and they say, hey, can I get in that chair? And then I may say, hey, maybe not now, maybe in an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, sometime, and ridiculously booked, and I can't do it. But for the most part, I'm able to get these guys in. I'm able to shape them up, trim them up, give them a haircut. When they get their regular haircuts, I'm there to rock it out. And but this Bitcoin that they paid me in, it was the first time ever that someone even offered me in Bitcoin. Now, I know plenty stockbrokers, I know plenty of people who are in the market, and they've never, ever offered me like a stock. Like, hey man, why don't I just pay you in stock? So here's what I'm telling you guys. I think we are embarking onto a new age, a generation who are willing to break the code, and a generation who is willing to not care about what anybody else think about them. We are in that generation right now where these young people are making ridiculous money off of being home. They're teaching, they're making, like, I know millionaires who are YouTubers. Hey, but the proof is in the pudding. Hey, hit that bell button, hit that likes button, hit that subscribe button right now, and see you in the next video. This is your boy Super Barber Samson with the Bitcoin. Peace. Let's go.